with every breathing fiber of my body, I hated everything about this novel. Then I continued reading, and I became captivated. Then I read some more, and the only thing that kept ringing in my mind was, what the absolute is going on? Greetings, humans. So, a few minutes ago, I finished reading the latest volume of Snotgirl, a series put together by the minds of Bryan Lee O'Malley and Leslie Hung. Now, if you've been watching my previous videos, you might remember the name Bryan Lee O'Malley as the creator of Pilgrim. And I would just, I just want to, this is just a Leslie. Because I can't just blame Bryan. Leslie, what is with Bryan needs to win an award for being able to craft the most deplorable, the most reprehensible, the most depraved characters that he can come up with. Because I swear to God, there is never a redeeming person in any of his books. Okay, so I started reading the comic, and I instantly did not like it. But I realized the reason why I did not like it had to do with the protagonist herself, Snotgirl, because she reminded me so much of my best friend all throughout high school, and it was throwing me off. I was like, what is it about this character that I just do not like? What is it about her friend group that I just do not vibe with? And then I realized, oh shit, bitch, I'm back in high school again. What the fuck? Lottie Person is literally my best friend from, I swear to God, on my life, everything that Lottie does, except for, like the killing and murder, besides all the illegal stuff, I swear to God, this was my best friend throughout high school. Quick little story. So at the end of high school, we were spending time together, and she went on this rant about how much she despised gay people. Afterwards, I posted a bunch of yaoi content on my social media. She has not texted me back for almost half a decade. But the parallels between Lottie Person and my ex-best friend aside, I got to the end of the first issue, and I was instantly hooked. I'm going to try and not spoil anything for this video. I have a lot to say. I should really get into what the main topic of this video is supposed to be, and it's me creating this outfit inspiration surrounding Snotgirl. But I am so I just need to talk about this, so let me get out the little preliminaries for the video first, and then we can talk more about Lottie Person. And I don't know if I like this, or if I'm just a shady person and I like seeing people's lives burn to the ground, especially when they remind me of somebody that I do not particularly like in life. So I instantly knew that I wanted to do a Fashion Dreamer video on Lottie, because in the comic she is a social media fashion influencer. Just like my friend back in high school, she was a Instagram model. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. She was trying to become an Instagram model. So while reading the book, I was looking at some of the panels, like, oh my gosh, this outfit's so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this. And it just kept going. Like, I'll put a few photos on screen for the inspiration that I took for the outfit that I'm going to make in this video. But it really just, the combo of Leslie, who is the artist of this novel, and then also the colorist. Whoa, that's actually a crazy job title description for anybody who's a minority. Imagine your job is to be colorist. Oh my gosh, that is a joke that so many people are not going to understand. But the colorist for the novel is a person named Rachel Cohen. And y'all, when I tell you, look at these photos and tell me this does not look beautiful. Just the drawings themselves, but also the color added to them. This is, I mean, it's only the second comic book I've ever read, but it is so beautiful, you lot. I swear to God. So I knew the outfit that I wanted to make was going to be something fancy. I knew I wanted something to be like an outfit that you could take out in the club. You know what I mean? I instantly also knew what colors I wanted to use mainly for the outfit, which were green, pink, and white. Obviously, I had to incorporate green in there because of her iconic hair. And so I got a little outline going of what I wanted the outfit to look like with clothing items that I already had in my inventory. And so I could figure out how many points I would need in order to craft the items that I wanted. And for this outfit that I'm putting together, it took just shy of 500,000 E-points, which took around 3 hours and 40 fucking minutes of grinding. It didn't help that halfway through I messed up the outfit and had to do an additional grinding for some more items, culminating in a completely frustrating experience. But I mean, what do you know? The third Fashion Dreamer video in a row where I end up wanting to commit suicide. Anyways, that was just a little quick overview for what I'm going to be trying to do in this video. Let's get back to talking about Snotgirl. So, the beginning half of the first issue, I had issue with the issue, but then the ending came, and I was like, oh damn, okay, let me see what happens next, because I think I'm intrigued. So then I keep reading, and I'm like, I don't know, like, this Lottie girl just pisses me off, and her friends suck too. But the storyline surrounding just everything around them is just so there's so much mystery around everything. I'm gonna try and explain what this comic is, sort of, because at the end of the day, I have no clue what the hell I'm reading. It's essentially you're following the life of this social media fashion influencer while there is this secret murder mystery going on in the background. I don't even know how to explain it. It's not even a murder mystery. It's just there's just a serial killer. I don't know what's happening. What's happening? I don't know what I'm reading. I don't know what's going on. Someone help me, please. So the issues would start out with just a sort of slice of life entry into Lottie's life. And for the first couple issues, I thought there was the most uninteresting, boring bullshit I've ever seen. It was the most cookie cutter influencer, nauseating, taking photos of their dinner and Instagram. It was just, I just couldn't get with it. But then at the end of the novels, it would be another episode inside of like the serial killer escapades, and that would have me hooked every time. But then the serial killer escapades started to intertwine with Lottie's everyday life. And I was like, oh! That's me being intrigued. That's not me being sexually aroused. I'm sorry for doing that multiple times in your ear. But then the mystery started to intertwine with Lottie's personal life. And you start questioning, like, not only her sanity, but, like, the other people's sanity around her. I'm like, I don't trust anybody in this comic. And, like, there's just so... It feels like... Have y'all watched that television show Lost? Lost 2006. I believe... No, it might not be on Netflix anymore. But, yo, it's like watching... It's literally Lost, but, like, not Lost, but I just... What the fuck is this? I swear to God, at one point, this bitch was talking to a fucking ghost about fucking Rihanna's makeup line, Fenty. Like, oh, I am about to say something, and it's not a spoiler, because at the end of the day, I had so many, theories about what the hell I'm reading and who these characters are. But this bitch is a vampire. She is. That's my only... This bitch has to be a vampire, a zombie, some shit. I'm not going to say what character I'm talking about, but if you read the book, yes, I'm talking about her. This bitch... what's the explanation? What am I reading? What is this? Brian! Leslie! Rachel, what the fuck? It's just, So the mystery starts to intertwine with Lottie's life, while Lottie's life gets very, very messy. Listen, I've been on the internet for quite some time. And I would say, especially since 2020, I do not pay attention to internet beef. I don't give two shits about this influencer did this. Oh my gosh, did you hear that? I don't give a fuck. I have my own life. I don't care about these other motherfuckers. But I don't know what it is about watching these fictional characters just be absolutely messy. Listen, y'all, these characters are unfaithful, they're liars, they're weirdos. These are, oh my God. I was gonna talk about this, but I feel like I've made this video way too jokey, so I can't get too serious. But these characters are literally, this novel, I believe, started in 2016, or 2016, 2015, somewhere around there, which would have been the first initial year that influencers started to become a popular word in like the social media zeitgeist. And it came about after the closing of Vine. Sorry, nerding out for a second. I'll get back to the comedy. Trust me, I will. Let me just say this real quick. So influencer didn't really become a thing till like 2014, 2016-ish, after Vine closed down, because really the only two social media places where people were getting popular like that, at least in the early 2010s, would have been YouTube and Instagram. So people would just refer to you as a YouTuber or an Instagrammer or whatever other site you came from. Whereas now with Vine, these Viners, they were becoming like widely famous. And okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm nerding out way too much. Okay, let me get back to the bullshit. Okay, so let's get serious for a second. So I know at the start of the video, it kind of felt like I was dragging my friend. It was all jokes. At the end of the day, even if she does not particularly like people like me, I still do wish the best for her. Even if I do still believe that she is not the best person, especially looking back at our interactions back in high school. I'm very much questioning why I allowed myself to become friends with her. So yeah, even though I would not want to speak to her now, I still do wish the best for her. And that kind of mirrors how I feel about Lottie as well. I never outright disliked her. I kind of just thought she was a bit, just a really mean person, I felt. And I came to the latest issue 15. It released back in 2020, and the Leslie and Bryan have been on hiatus for about like 4 years or so. I don't know when the next issue is going to come out. I know one thing for sure is that we're definitely not going to get any answers to what the hell's going on, which is going to piss me off even more. But I found myself just feeling bad for Snotgirl, for Lottie. Again, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I do not see this novel ending in her favor, which makes me feel a bit sad. I might dislike a person, I might dislike the way they treat people, the way they talk, or the way their attitude is, but I don't wish ill harm towards them. And that's how I feel towards Lottie, and I feel like has she had some sort of character development? No, not really. But I feel as though more than likely she will become a changed person by the end of the series, and I hope it is a positive change and it is not for something terrible that happens in her life because of the person that she rounds herself with. Yo, who are these people? I need answers. Oh my god. When's the next issue? So, circling back to the outfit, this actually was rather difficult for me to really look at and like. I think the main thing that was throwing me off was that I did not really want to reuse the pom-pom jacket because I used that for the previous outfit and I wanted to use a different jacket, but I really did like the way that it looked. I just wish the pom-poms weren't there. One thing I really did like about this outfit is that it showed me how to dress with color now, because I realized that the issue that I had with the previous Fashion Dreamer video with putting colors together was that I felt like every outfit that I put together, I felt like I could make the outfit work with certain colors mishmashed together, but it would only look good in that one outfit. Whereas I like to mishmash clothes all the time, so I was kind of fearful that I would get a shirt that would only look good paired up with a certain pants. Whereas I want a shirt that I can pair up with multiple different pants, if you understand what I'm trying to say. And that's where this experiment came into play, because I realized, oh my gosh, I have these items, but I have so many different outfits that I can rotate and mishmash with to create just these unique sort of feels. I was very scared of getting this green tank top and only being able to have this green tank top with this certain skirt or with these certain pants, and I can't pair it up with some. I'm a weird thinker, okay? I don't know. My thought process is very strange. But it came out great, and I got some awesome photos, and I think I'm ready to experiment with colors on my own now. Well, humans, those were just my thoughts, as disgruntled as they are, on Snotgirl, and a little outfit inspiration on Lottie Person, the protagonist of the titular series. I have no clue when the next issue is going to come out, but whenever it does, I just have one small request for the team. And no, it is not to make the story more understandable, because I know that's not going to happen. My only request is, please, for the love of God, stop censoring the dicks, because oh my god, they look fucking massive.